Hello. Boom. What's up, my minions and my YouTube imps? Welcome to episode 13 of Tempo Mao's live streaming adventure on YouTube. Climbing from the bottom, starting at literally 0 and working my way up to see how far I can climb with beginner resources. Today, it's actually looking pretty good. We might be in platinum today if things go well. We're at gold 1, so we just need a mini win streak, right? Like 4 wins or something like that, 3 or 4, and then we will be platinum with a beginner deck, taking Blades and Buccaneers, adding Swain Leviathan, and calling it a day. One of the more budget-friendly ones, which is really cool. It's also an aggro strategy, so that means it's pretty time efficient. Definitely the one I would recommend for aggressive players. Cool. So the way we do it, I'm pretty sure, Ariel, is like this. So I'm going to type the message, and then there should be dots next to it. And by the dots, can you hit pin for me? So I'm going to type the message. Deck code and description. No, wait. Deck code and link are in the description box. Yes. All right. And then click the dots next to the message. Pin that for me. Would really appreciate it. That's going to be... Oh, what do you mean error try again? What just happened? What do you mean error try again? What? Hold up. We are receiving some technical difficulties. Why did that happen? Control C, Control V. Oop. Alright, try that. I'm hoping it's not like an internet issue and hoping it's just like a weird YouTube bug with the chat. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is episode 13, which is my favorite number, so that's kind of cool. That's a little milestone, 13 streams here on YouTube. Today we're going to be checking the vault and also looking at some missions and just working our way up the ladder again. Maybe I should refresh this. Can I even do that? I think I can. Let me do this. Try to fix. Let me try to fix. Pop out. Copy. Why? Hello, Pedro. So it won't let me type. It won't let me type in chat anymore. I've been banned. Ravenborn, Tome, Swain, MF. Try to turbo level him. Ravenborn, Tome, Swain, MF. That'd be kind of fun. Turbo level Swain instead of going for like Misfortune and Annie stuff. Makes sense. We could also put on Misfortune for mid game. Yeah, I could probably try that next week on my main. Planning on playing a new deck? I plan on trying to craft one as soon as I can. I'm still kind of low on new player resources. The arrow's showing too? Okay. Yeah, seems like YouTube is just going through like a little bit of a tech issue with the chat then. Don't have an option to pin? That's so sad. Okay. Let me try. Let me try again. Because yeah, YouTube is like kind of puttering out. Yeah, Ravenborn is cool. It's a really neat weapon. I just wish it gave like +1 HP instead of 1 attack. It would be too broken, but we definitely see it a lot more. But man, it'd be so broken on like Donnie. Yeah, it just okay. In message. There we go. We don't want any of that. Yeah, I'm trying to look for like more resources to craft another deck. I want to go down the Ash LeBlanc route, but it's very expensive. So we kind of need to get like higher rolls on these vaults here. Like none of this is very useful. Sands of Time. Like, am I playing Thralls? I don't think so. The shards are good though. And Heimerdonger. Alright. Yeah, definitely not what we want to hit. We do have 7k, so that's enough to make 2 champions with a little bit left over. We can take a look. Refined Ash LeBlanc. We can definitely chew through the commons. Like, that's pretty easy. The epics, I need 2, 4, 6. I need 6 epics. That's pretty hard since I only have 2 wild cards. And then how much is an epic for shard amount? 12? Yikes. 1, 2. So I can only do 1. Yeah, like we're not even really that close, to be honest. They want you to play Jace Heimer? It seems like it. I will not. Riot Games. I wonder how close we are to a Jhin Annie list, though. Probably also not very close. We have no Jhin. We have 2 Annie, so we're equally as far. Sag. Jax Ornn and Jinx Bandle. Very strong and cheap. Yeah, Jax Ornn and Jinx Bandle are both kind of tricky to play, too. So it's like easy to learn, but hard to master. I think those are pretty good as well. Not good for new players. I think it's hard to craft. Because Jax is a weapon master and you can't naturally find him in the region route and stuff like that. And I think... How many epics are in Jax Ornn? We don't run Fireth, so that's good. Looks like primarily commons and rares. Alright, so... What else do I want to say? I want to look at the missions. And start getting some gaming done. Strike 2, we're going to get that done. Strike units without your units dying. We'll probably do that too, since we're going to go wide. For difficulty, I feel like Jax Ornn is okay. I would put it on the same line as Lurk, maybe, where it's definitely best as a second step into the game. So, like, not beginner, but not quite veteran either. Just, like, after you play the beginner decks and you get a feel for, like, the general flow and you have, like, the base level understanding, then Jax Ornn and Lurk would be, like, the next step up, right? I think that's where it would be. Not for, like, truly new players to play that as their first deck, but, like, definitely in the early stages. Because, like, I wouldn't recommend Lurk to completely new players either. That's always like, oh yeah, once you're done, like, mastering one of the beginner decks, go to Lurk if you like the aggressive mid-range strategy. That's probably what I would say for Jax Ornn as well. If you like the more board-centric, combat trick-focused stuff, like, if you started with Demacia, you could go Jax Ornn route and kind of pick it up. But yeah, you definitely need, like, the base level understanding first. Alright. Let's play Swain in Gold 1. And hopefully win. If we win a few, we'll be plat, which will be really nice for the day. We're getting a ranked reset soon too, though, right? Or no, do we keep our ranks through the variety patch? I think we might. I don't think we're getting a ranked reset until next expansion, actually. Which is like a month from now. Yeah, because we're going into Eternal. Okay. I wonder if I play Eternal on this account, then. It'd be kind of fun. I might continue my climb as well, though. Only the host can pin. Alright, Pog. Thank you, Ariel, for the research. Alright, so... We're fighting Akshan Kayle. They don't really have 1 HP units. So we don't need Make It Rain. We'd rather go for triple 1-drop opener since we are attacking on evens. Of course, that is the classic. We have 2, so we want to mulligan and try to find our 3rd one. We get 2 more chances to draw a 3rd one. Leviathan. Oh, there's a 1 HP unit. Huh. Well, Pirouette's really good into it. Ah, ha, it's no longer a 1 HP unit, so that means they picked a weapon. Go ahead and play Precious Pet. Turn 1. Bring back Elise? I agree. Yeah, I'll probably stay with Standard. I'll continue my rank climb. Nice. We got to the triple 1-drop opener. We traded 1-drop for 1-drop, which is completely fine. Ah, another one though. Another one. We might actually just take the next attack. Unless they hit weapon again, which would be magical. It's magical. I don't know what else to say.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
Double Bakai is a really strong start for them. Because now they'll just curve into the mid game without really going down on the board. Because my hand's like really bad. I have situational spells. And then Leviathan on 7. So our top decks need to be really good to kind of salvage this opener. Between myself and the opponent. Weapon. Sure. Okay, this is salvageable. Warden is a fantastic defensive option here, and then we can translate that into attack pressure next turn. Esmus. I actually think this is pirouettable though. Maybe it's not. How much do I care about this Dark Enthrall, I guess is the question. They weapon it. I'm going to be taking a lot. I think I can slow the game down a little bit. Get rid of that. Because we do have the Leviathan later. Nice. I don't want to let them get too far ahead. I think Misfortune's a great first action here.
I'm one of the good guys. But
We got good top decks though. We did salvage our hand actually. Where I warded into Misfortune. Very playable. We can just kind of curve into 7 hopefully without getting too far behind. Kind of our main goal here. Take a few turns, let them play as the aggressor. We play defensively. See what happens. I think it's the best way to play out our current hand state. It's a bit different. It's a bit flexible though, but again, and I reiterate this, I say it every stream here, I very much enjoy the agency that the deck allows us to play around. Being able to slow it down and, you know, get some win later. Yeah. Feels good that we have the option. We don't have to full send it all the time. Alright, pretty slow by them. They burn 1 mana. What other CGs do you or did you play? Pretty much anything. If you name it, I've either played it or I know about it. Unless you're getting really niche, but like I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Played it competitively, locals, regionals, stuff like that.
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
Played Pokemon TCG casually. Played the Magic the Gathering casually. Online, played Hearthstone competitively. Hit Legend multiple times. Played in online tournaments for Hearthstone. Shadowverse, kind of casually, just played for fun. Force of Will, another good one in person I played. Bakugan, played that. I know about Cardfight Vanguard. I know about Weiss Schwarz. Just dabbled. High Stakes Poker. I play poker on online games. Also, I think I'm just full taking this, yeah. A lot of cards, it is, yep. I have 10 plus years of competitive card gaming experience. More years casually, because I played as a kid. Force Will is nice. Very fun game, yeah. This guy's almost TF. Yeah, I do be a little Twisted Fate gaming sometimes, you know. You know how it be. So we open... Marvel, yep, played Marvel Snap. I tried DC Dual Force. Yeah, I got Infinite in Marvel Snap. Crazy turn there? Yeah, that was a big Kayle. Celestial Blessing, sure. Don't really care that much. We're gonna be threatening lethal this turn unless they're on healing. Basically. Or Riot Negation. Riot Negation would also be cringe and then I lose. Ideally they're not on Riot Negation. Oh, I wish they were not on Riot Negation. Why'd they use it so late? Well, that is an absolute travesty. Spell shield, yeah.
Remember the objective.
I do just die unless they develop and I can block with Leviathan. Yeah, if the skills went through, they'd be at 2. But still be dead-ed. Hopefully they develop and then I can just block with high HP. Nope, they open. Smart gamer. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I just kind of got like OTK'd by Kayle randomly in the mid game. It is what it is. We gotta start with the loss so we have the comeback. Mono Nidalee. Interesting choice. I'm down to keep Idle Pirouette. I don't know if we need the draw. It's pretty decent with our Idle. Just get rid of Fervor then. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh meta? That's a great question. I actually really liked Blue Eyes and ABC meta. I think that's when I played the most. Shadal? Oh yeah, I remember Shadal as well. Shadal's old. Wish Snap was good? Yeah, it's terrible. Dragoonity, yeah. That's what I play. Dragoonity's my main. It's my favorite deck. I've been a Dragoonity main since Dragoonity Legion Structure deck came out. I saw it at Toys R Us one day. I picked it up. My brother picked up Dark Worlds. And then I never looked back. I'm on triple pirouette. That's weird. After that was Chaos Dragon. I remember Chaos Dragon meta as well, yeah. I played a lot during like ooh. Thing. Do this. I played a lot during what's it called? Spellbook and E-Drag. I played back then too. Why are they face palming me? Yeah, the Dragon Rulers. An exact copy. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I started playing Dragoonity back when it was just like go into Vadriana and Stardust Dragon because that was like the best back in like early Synchro era. And then, you know, Crystal Wing came out and that became the go-to, which is also hype. Fuck. Sure. Bird. And then Dragon Ravine got banned, and I was mad for years. Years.
What's that you got there?
Living like Larry. Lista. And Precious Pet. Yeah, their top 9 was like their perfect combo, what they play for, which they probably don't hit every game, but they hit it against us, so it's kind of hard. New player should try Transform. Oh no. Transform's really hard, yeah. Like this kind of stuff? No, definitely not for new players. It took even veteran players like multiple videos, multiple watches, and like a few days to understand Bush. Limited A Assault Core? Think era. A Assault Core. Yeah, I think I remember that. Nidalee. Okay. I feel like that's the worst thing in the world. Another Bush though? That might be the worst thing in the world.
Destination in sight.
Is this aggro? Yes, it is. It is basically Pirate Burn, but instead of taking Darius with us, we drop him for Swain. And Leviathan, of course. But yeah, it's a classic pirate list. All the aggressive Noxus stuff we have access to. Living with one doing that? That's pretty rough. I have to do this then and just sack both of these. Oh, they're on Pyrophyn as well. Pretty good. They had a really nasty hand. Two really nasty gamers in a row. Where our hand is mid, but their hand is God. Their top 10 was literally one of their mono champions, which they have low access to. They only run 3 of those. So they got Nidalee, they got Nakotok, and they got 3 of their perfect Bush cards. And then also the Chameleon. So it's just like a perfect top 10. Instead of drawing randomly off the top, it kind of seems like they selected their cards and then put them in their hand. That's just kind of how strong it was. And our hands are consistently like mid right now. Those 2 games, so we need the comeback. I guess I was winning too much yesterday. I had a big win streak yesterday. And you know how it is. Luck giveth and luck taketh away. Oh yeah, and the Kayle went crazy too. Yeah, both games are just like turbo high roll. Because you can't really expect them to play around that Esmus Kayle combo every single game. That must have been just like a god draw. They hit me, you know, 1 out of 5 times. They pull it off on ladder, and it just happens to be me. Yo, what up, Nye? Welcome in. I hope you and everyone in chat is having a fantastic morning, evening, afternoon, or night, depending on what time it is for you. That's why I forgot. I was like thinking in the beginning of stream what I missed. I forgot about the intro. Anyways, that was Jhin Annie, right? That failed to connect. Kind of wish we played that matchup. I think we're good into it because we can just hard mulligan for Make It Rain and 1-drops and like Mirai Warden and just win. I'm pretty sure it's definitely us favored. And then we have Swain, and they don't really have a fearsome blocker other than Tusk Speaker if he's still in the mid game and Stagehand. Jhin Annie tone feels whack. Yeah, whack in a good way or whack in a bad way? Because I think it's kind of whack in a bad way. Yeah, I can do a lot of stupid things though. There was one day where I high rolled and I hit double curtain calls like 2 or 3 games in a row. It was the most crazy thing I've ever seen. I haven't done it since. I haven't gotten a single one since. It was all used on one day, you know? Butcher, Warden, Assus, a Vagar, a Vaults. Make It Rain. We can keep 1 maybe. I don't mind Make It Rain into like Bakai start. Yeah, it's definitely whack in both ways. Yeah, I used all the luck, yeah. My final take on Tome Jhin Annie versus Standard Jhin Annie, which I came to after lots of games, is that Tome Jhin Annie has higher highs, but it's very inconsistent at the same time. So if you're playing the deck for like, you know, 5 to 10 games, you can try to reasonably hit your high rolls, But if you want to play the deck more than that, you're going to have to go on the standard Jhin Annie just to make sure that over the course of many games, your win rate is as consistent and as high as it can be. So like Tome is actually better for Gauntlet and stuff like that, I think. Gauntlet and even Tourney. Because you can ban bad matchups and get your Tome plays off more reliably in the small sample size of matches. Whereas if you're playing on ladder for like 50 games, a lot of the time you're just going to brick and lose LP. Jhin goes insane. It is. It is absolutely diabolical how insane it goes. Because you get double Lotus Traps, double Deadly Flourishes, and then if you're really crazy, you get the double Curtain Calls. I mean, the cringe deck, yeah, and they're roping us too. Slightly different matchups, probably. If P and Z isn't prominent, or Shadow Isles, which unfortunately both are in this meta, then you could probably get away with Tome more. I think Tome Jhin Annie is better into like Demacia mid-range decks that, you know, don't have their single combats. This could be open double butcher. I think that's probably better than Warden. They shouldn't have anything at fast speed to do with this unless they want to like quicksand. I think they just ult at forward, to be honest. It's either that or I'm getting cringe full roped and I don't know. Yeah, it's better into like non-interactive strategies. It's also pretty good into Targon, I would say. As long as they can't remove your unit, you always win out because tome value is insane. And we're gonna play double butcher here, which is actually really nasty. I think they ult at forward, so we're just gonna wait for the Nexus to explode. We did see a failure to connect right before this, so maybe the game is bugging. Hey, wait, was that a manual pass? Are they here? Yeah, my main problem, aside from like the consistency issues, which is actually another consistency issue, funnily enough, is that you're gonna have a lot of hands where you open like 1 or 2 tomes, and then you don't have great holders. And there's gonna be a lot of games where you don't open tome at all. So you're just playing like a scuffed version of Jhin Annie. And that, you know, that just adds to it. The longevity problem. Ooh, an epic capsule. Let me get that. Became a champion capsule. Big dub. We got Annie. I think it's time to think about Jhin Annie. We got 3 Annies on this account. Hold up. Let me do a little research on Jhin Annie. You guys know anyone that's good at that deck? Let me see. Okay, where's my deck list at? Documents, deck list. Let me get this. Where is there's standard Jhin Annie. I want to look at it. I'm gonna put it in my collection and just, you know, just have a little look-see. Are we gonna end up playing Jhin Annie on my Smurf account again? Hey. Hey, well, I don't know. If that's what the game has given us, don't really think we have much of a choice, do we? Common. Oh, prefix and epic. Sheesh. Common. Oh, experimenter's an epic. GG. Huh. Yeah, it would probably take like maybe 1 more week. Fortune, Swain, Pirouette. Pirouette's really good into Lurk. They're attacking on odds, which is kind of annoying. I think it's just keep 1 Pirouette, though. I definitely want to make sure I have an early game. Okay, what? We got rid of Swain and got Leviathan Swain. Weird. Predict on one. Lucky ducky. So yeah, in the Lurk matchup, I mentioned this before, but it's really important to realize that if the Lurk player is attacking on odds, they already won a 50-50 and they get to start proccing Lurk right away. So it's a bit trouble for us, a bit troubling. I want to assume they're on Snapjaw Swarm. We should always assume they're just on the best possible hand. Alright. We can send both. I like Quick Attack Pora. It's kind of lit into their current board. Sure. I want them to develop. I want them very desperately to play their Predict 3-drop. And we hit him with a hard outplay. That's the one. The Predict 3-drop. So now we're just going to do first action Pirouette. Execute, stun. They also snap picked. Did you see that? It's safe to assume that's Pyke or Rek'Sai. They literally immediately picked, and now they're mad because they can't proc Lurk because they can't go into the attack phase.
Explosives primed.
That is really nice for us. I want to get Misfortune out here. Let's play Precious Pet first. Maybe bait some mana so that she doesn't get Pyke spelled immediately in case they predicted Pyke earlier. They have a 1-drop. Alright, well if they have Pyke spelled, then GG, it's from turn 1. No Pyke spell. That is good. That is good. We can full send it then. Misfortune lets everything trade up in the collar except for this. Yo, what up, Hugo? Been really enjoying your content. Sorry, Lord, last week. Sitting at a cool 35k shards. Got a cool Teemo deck I've been running. What do you recommend I build next? You like Teemo, huh? There's a couple different ways to take Teemo. If you're not done experimenting with him yet, you could do like Teemo Caitlyn. You can do Teemo Condense Karina. You can do Teemo Targon Elusive Aggro. Lots of cool stuff you can do with Teemo. After that, it's basically just like... that's like a mid-range combo deck, right? You want to probably stay in the same playstyle. There's tons of good stuff out there. You could play... like Scouts. You could play... maybe like Vayne Aatrox would also be up your alley. I'm kind of liking the Demacia mid-range stuff for you. Oh yeah, Teemo Sedge. That's pretty nifty. So they get to attack. I'm pretty sure we should just set up Swain and play Pirouette on our attack turn. But if you like the aggro style, you can go faster too and play like Samira Fizz, which is a meta deck that also has elusives as part of it. So it kind of depends on, you know, what you prefer to play. He said he had 35k shards. That's a lot. Let's get a little spicy. There's no way they run Riot Negation. So I'm going to do Make It Rain and Pirouette for the guaranteed execute on this thing, and then also stun Zersereth and then play Ballista, and then we have a really good attack turn. All the pack, sure. Trying to look for early game units to play as defensive actions, I'm assuming. Snapjaw Swarm could come down. Yep, there it is. Get Rek'Sai. Oof. It's fine. I want to get next action attack so that Swain can level. I don't want them to be on another unit that can block Swain here. So we're just going to take our guaranteed Swain level. Puts him outside of rally range of execution. And then we'll play Ballista after. Bonk bonk, puts him down to 4. And then we just go into Leviathan. Leviathan can even block Rek'Sai. And maybe we don't die.
Destination in sight. Bring these lands to their knees.
I mean, they are pumping a lot of damage. Yeah, she is big. She's leveling. Let's double overwhelm. I can chump block the 7/3, no problem. Oh, they whiff Lurk. How? You predicted. How did you whiff Lurk? Wait, what? They predicted with Collar. So they chose to whiff Lurk? That's really weird. Well, it's going back in deck, so... Wow, that's really unfortunate for them. Greed skip, I see. What is in their deck that they had to skip all 3 and still whiff? That doesn't make any sense logically. That doesn't make any sense to me. They didn't need to try anything. They should just hit. With the guaranteed Rek'Sai level. Oh, that was goofy, I think. That was a bit goofy. Slot machine deck? It is, yeah. Every time you queue up Lurk, you pull the little doohickey on the side, yeah, the crank. You crank it on the opponent, you know? Crank some 90s, as they say. You don't hit Pike or Rek'Sai, don't be afraid to skip. Took that very literally. I guess so. But like, sheesh. Ah, here's a Teemo deck. This is the Teemo Targon Elusive. I was just talking about this on my Twitch stream too. It seems to have fallen off in the past week, which I think is really weird. It still has like a 53% win rate, but people just choose to not play it. And I don't know why that is. I guess there's just like a stigma about playing Elusives. People just don't do it, even though it's really strong. Precious Pet Warden. Do we need Butcher then? If we're gonna go Precious Pet Warden, I don't think we need Butcher. Because this is basically like triple 1-drop opener. We can keep Swain as well. Swain's pretty lit. They don't have fearsome blockers early. They get Rat, and that's kind of it. Really boring, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Because it's still pumping results. Teemo. They get Teemo on attack 1 every time. Let's go this route instead. Getting this Watchful Idol resolved is really nice for us because Watchful Idol deals 6 to self. That's half a Swain level. Noxian Fervor in hand does 6. That's Swain level completed, you know? So that's going to be really important for us. I think I just want to do 1 action Warden. No, let's do Precious Pet and Sabo. Because that's like pretty good into Dog if they just play Mushroom Dog. I don't think... No, they can't. That's a Bandle card. Good into Esmus. It's also good into the 2/2 Rat. Also good into Weapon if they just play Targon Weapon. Naked Shadestalker. Interesting. Okay. I think we set up Sabo and we only attack with Precious Pet then. That's completely fine. That's one less elusive we have to deal with. Look at that. Hopefully we top deck Pirouette and then we can kind of deal with this too. We can just execute Teemo. Maker would be cool as well. Daring. Yo, we hit an elusive 1-drop off of this Warden right now. Ready? Check it. Boom. Oh, we got a prank. It's actually the next best thing. I'll take that. Let's see what they got in there. Get to take a little peek at their hand. One-drop RNG is really, really strong. Blessing and Monument. 4-mana Monument, 4-mana Blessing. Ugh. I don't think it matters. They have 1 card in hand. Let's just hit the Monument then. Because they can cast this with spell mana. They can't cast this with spell mana. This takes up their unit mana. So we'll go that route. I think that's more efficient for us. Let's go ahead and block that. Our free 1-drop. Remember to leave a like on the live. Thank you. I agree. Make sure to do that. Well, probably want to do I before I get more shrooms in my deck. Triple I, holy. So here's the thing, you gotta be blocking this tentacle.
longer.
And then what? Is it just some monument this turn? Not yet. I think they should have done a Celestial Blessing then. They could have blessing something during combat and also hit Esmus in hand, right? Unless they're just going to commit to like Dark and Lodestone Open, which they wouldn't have to do unless they're afraid of Pirouette or something, which I'm not on. And haven't shown them. So yeah, I think it was definitely Celestial Blessing and they flubbed that a little bit. Let's probably get Swain out, right? Teemo. I think it'd be pretty cool to also do Fervor this turn instead. There's no way they have Mystic, right? Oh wait, I can't. He's at 4. Yeah, Esmus double buff. Never mind. That'd been really cool, but not allowed to do it. Skip block, sure. Don't really have a choice, do I?
Ooh, quite a collection.
Wayne.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
This is interesting. It is very scary. 12 fuck-ups in deck. Here comes that thing. Now they're not really as pressured. It's Fortune. And 11.
War Mason.
Feels pretty tricky. I'm just gonna die to Elusive. I can't stop him. Yeah, we just lost to the Sump Monument. Just existing. We don't really have an out to Elusive. Our out is try to kill them before they kill us, but Sump Monument turns that strategy on its head by making it to where they kill us like 3 turns faster than they should.
For the glory of nothing.
Wow, we can't even get Swain level either by damaging the enemy Nexus. That's really sad. Five, 7. I think what I have to do is maybe they greedily block Teemo and then I can finish him with Fervor. But like now I have the Messenger too, so there's just like no way, right? Yeah, some hard counters Swain, it seems. Yeah. Where I kind of wish we still had Zap Sprayfin, you know? Zap Sprayfin would be awesome because then I could just block Teemo while also fetching a spell. Ideally before the Shrooms come into our deck. Oh, I miss him. Zap was like one of my favorite cards. Such a strong consistency tool.
Love ya.
Yeah, they've taken a lot though. Oh, Shrooms. Only 2 per card though. There's no way they draw 13. You know, and then I'm just dead. That's kind of the problem with their deck. It's so strong in this situation. Where they would normally be dead, they're very not dead, but I am.
This is not the end.
Because if their top 10 is that strong, we're only putting like 2 per card in there. Literally. Ah, so rough. To be on a mono Teemo deck and draw Teemo and Monument, all the losses today are actually just high roll, huh? I haven't really feel like I've been outskilled yet. I feel like the opponent's hands are just way too insane. Teemo on attack 1, Sump Monument also in their top 10, Esmus plus Weapon also in their top 10. That's hard, you know? It's really hard.
Wind and thunder.
Alright. Jinx again and Flaming Warden.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Too bad this is on play, not on summon. Bunch of 2-1s though is kind of cute. We can at least attack with Precious Pet. If they play like Zonite Urchin Jury Rig, that's all I'm sending. And then we'll just try to do like Make It Rain Pirouette plays. Their units are all 1 HP, literally. Aside from Jinx. Alright, we can send it then. I'm down to contest Kennen and Squeaker with this board. Second Kennen. Interesting.
Think you're fast enough?
You think they open triple Kennen so they get mark value on my Precious Pet that lives? That'd be insane. Why else would they discard Kennen? That's my main concern here. Grant the top 3 allies in your deck +1/+1. How about no? How about don't do that?
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today. Gear up. Keep it up.
Sure, I can just do first action, Make It Rain. Which is great because we top deck Butcher. Now Pirouette's going to cost 1, and Butcher is going to be plundered, so this is really good for our mana. Urchin. French. Butcher.
There's plenty of Kennen left.
So it's probably execute Scrap Scuttler, stun the 2-1, because I don't want the 2-1 to block me and put Wrench back in their hand. I want to threaten the Furry Horn Crasher that has no defensive value for them, and make that trade. So let's go that route. 3-2-3-3, 3-2-2-1, 3-2-3-3. There we go. Makes more sense. Now, if they get Jinx, they win. If we get Draw, we might win. Fortune's pretty good too. His Fortune is pretty good too. Why? Why? Double Cannon Jinx top 12.
Anything else?
Alright. I need to block some damage, to be honest. I don't really have a choice. I can't go that far down, because then I'd start dying to Jinx Rocket. So you can have my Precious Pet. We're not going to block these. This is very annoying. Oh, Swain. Swain's good.
Glory, courage, excuses for war.
Swain is sick. Wrench, draw 2. Alright. Not Jinx level, thank God. No fearsome blocker, please. I need to get this Swain to hit you. Or threaten your Jinx.
Leave them nothing.
Yeah, the 1 HP units are literally no threat. Precious Pet kills Jinx from the trade up. Swain obviously kills Jinx, which is good. Yeah, give me that. Yo, welcome in, Rixman. Yeah, let me get that. They didn't let me get it. How cool would that have been if they let me have that Jinx there? We got them down to Fervor range, though. Have we Fervored yet this game? We have not. go back.
How long can they resist while their cities fall?
I'm on a roll.
For this week. So, I think I'm just dead to double chompers. I didn't top deck Ferber, so I lost. But they have like another god hand. All the losses, man. All the losses are so insane to me. This is so crazy, man. I just really needed them to not be on Jinx on top of double cannon early. Okay, probably have time to slam one more. Oof. That's the problem that happens sometimes. Every loss just kind of feels unfair. And the wins feel really hard fought. Like, I haven't gotten a freebie. I did have someone, like, ult F4. Which is not a well-fought game either. Okay, Evelyn Kaisa. Just give me a better hand. Keep pirouette. Oh, I said give me a better hand. What is this? Tempo luck? Why? I'm cursed. I kept one pirouette and drew second and third? Okay. It's interesting. Statistically speaking, not sure. Oh, full house. I got a pair and a 3 of. Interesting hand. Interesting. I kept Misfortune Pirouette, and this is what I end with. Yeah, honestly, with this hand, I need to play poker. Do I get Butcher out? I guess so.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
Because I need to play Misfortune on 3, along with the Pirouette.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
Chrono. Okay, this is fine. We can ping Clock, stun Chrono. Right, that way Love Tap kills Clock when he tries to block. It rhymes. Play poker? Yeah, and win Mega Million. They're on Hate Spike. Oh, regen's pretty useless at least.
Let's get to it.
See what I've learned?
You poor thing.
No Evelyn? No Evelyn would be good news. Nice, alright. Now no Kaisa.
Oh, I've never met anyone.
Elusive, that's really good. Saul?
I don't need anyone. Are you different?
Actually like this. Taking 5.
Listen to me.
That's good. All of my damage goes a long way, to be honest. We need more, though. We also have to worry about Rad Negation and Quicksand. All of which are pretty problematic. Chronomancer. I'm also a bit worried about Steam.
In this timeline, we're
You think
sure
they
to
run a
save
Lurk?
attention.
No prey, no pay.
I guess I'll just stun him. Oh, that's not a very good card for them at all. That's good news for me, though. I'll be taking that. And no attack either? Really? They had a really good attack. And we have Eye Open? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, we could also do Warden and Pirouette and play the turn slow. Stun this, they have just a champion. I'm kind of down. That's a full attacking board. That's pretty real.
Hello, new best friend.
Huh. That's interesting too. No, just fervor that. Then we get next action. Are they gonna ride negation? Okay, cool. Just deny that real quick.
Go away.
Huh?
Don't
And
touch
2-2?
it.
Sure. Region's actually surprisingly annoying.
It's not safe.
And I guess we can just go into Leviathan Swain. That's pretty interesting to be on like this many dead cards. Chamber of Renewal, Siphoning Strike. Really risky cards.
Evelyn.
Very greedy, yes.
You.
Hush.
You startle the food.
Elusive is exactly what they need to just one-shot me though. Yeah, then all they have to do is play Kaisa and they win, huh? Hey, nice roll.
We have something the void will never understand. Me.
Pretty sure I just die now. That's so much power. I can't believe the elusive roll here.
See what's inside.
Just anything else but elusive on both champs, you know? I guess we have to pirouette. Okay, let's do that then. Don't want to, but I guess I can. There's just no way. There's just no way this is real life. All of these losses are so crazy, dude. I have to make your aim hit face. Okay, that way I have a fearsome blocker.
Ye started without me.
I am the hunter. There's nowhere to hide.
What's that you got there?
So how do we win? How do we win, dog? Ow.
Work.
Scream for me. I'm so alone.
A conquest for empire.
Fervor off the top? Yeah, okay, we'll try it. I believe in Fervor off the top. And then no second round negation. We haven't wait, we drew 1, right? Okay, so it's a 2 out of 24 chance. 1 out of 12? Hey, I've rolled those. I've rolled a 1 out of 12 before. Pink, pink. Okay, now what do we do?
Come on!
I love it when they scream.
I'm coming for you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. This video game is not being very nice. The roll in elusive was a cheat, yeah. Because it wasn't even an elusive husk. That was a free keyword that Solitude gave it. And it instantly won them the game. I thought in the back of my mind, the only way they kill me instantly now before I can set up is an elusive roll and also be on Kaisa. And then also be on Riot Negation for protection. And guess what happened? It was exactly that in that order. The stats behind that are insane. On top of my triple pirouette, double misfortune hand. I don't know. We're reaching like 0.00001% chances. Like, look at this. Look at this 2 pairs. Tell me my luck isn't cursed. Please tell me I can't be branded as the most unlucky lore player. Because I can. I definitely can, based on results. Just gonna open and play Butcher. If we top deck second Butcher, it'd be kind of lit. Idol? That's good too.
Ye talking without me.
Fine.
Fortune favors the bold.
They're in so much trouble. Yeah. Check this out. I'm assuming this is herb. Make it rain. Cleans up the burbs. For free. This also works. No burbs.
Never stop shooting.
Ah, it was a Pyrophant. They're in so much trouble now. Yeah, yeah, woohoo! Okay, that's a game to end on. A lot of downs, a little bit of ups today, but that's all right. We'll continue the grind next time. We'll hit platinum next time. Trust. Funnily enough, we actually end up 10 LP above our start today because we actually started at gold 1-0. Rough day though. Rough day, and I'm out of time. The luck pendulum will swing our way next time. Badger Bear? Badger Bear is like really high value here. Pop. Alright. So, seems like that is it for today. I don't have time for Q&A because we're already a little over. So with that, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching live. VOD viewers, thank you so much for clicking on the video and watching to the end. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night, depending on what time it is for you. And I'll be streaming on YouTube next week. Definitely join the Discord. I have it in the description of this live, or VOD, however you are consuming this. That way you know what days I'm streaming next week, because I'll post my stream schedule. I'm probably not streaming on Monday. So yeah, it's most important to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord so you know what days I'm streaming. I also at everyone when I go live, and I at YouTube Imps. So if you want to come into the Discord, go to the reaction roll section and get the YouTube Imp reaction roll. You'll see when I go live here on YouTube as well. Yep, I'll see you guys next week for sure. Stay safe, much love, good luck on your climbs. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, right? Because I won't be streaming here tomorrow. I'll be streaming on Twitch at 4 p.m. Eastern playing Paper Mario. If you guys want to come vibe as we chill and wait for the next patch. Alright. Hope you had a hell of a time. Laters. Turn this down. Bop.